Welcome to TradeTheMBI.com. This is John. This report is for Friday the 13th. Yeah, that chart pretty much says it all. I mean, we've been in this short since what, the 69 level. It's not been that big a decline, though. Here we are, 66. Uh, Look, the war's not going well. Let's just call it what it is. Orange caught between cyan and red is what? Continuation, perfectly accepted. No real shock about it. It's interesting to me that there's some confusion that you think that just because you blow up everything, like Israel has done that to Lebanon for years, and Hezbollah somehow still launches missiles and drones into Israel. So they're a proxy of Iran, so that you're seeing the same thing that the Iranians are doing now, still in the Strait of Hormuz. Who's shocked by that? Strange, but it is driving the narrative lower. And the reality is, the lower is strictly you have a time limit. If this continues a little bit longer, yeah, you've got major supply disruptions, and that is going to wreak havoc on the inflation numbers, and that will be our theoretic spiral mode. For now, they're all given pretty much the benefit of the doubt in this trade because this is hardly suffering, but right here, the further this goes across, and we're at 100 per barrel for oil, yeah, look out. So, this is the cost Trump is talking about you're going to have to bear. Well, that's it. It's an absolute nightmare for the Eurozone. They can't float that. I mean, what are you going to do? You have to buy your oil in dollars. So, yeah, that's really problematic when everything from the European side is just super hit because a lot of their stuff comes to uh, the Middle East area. And it's just crippled right now. And you just don't know how big it's going to expand. I mean, how broad is this going to get? And those unknowns means people wait on the sidelines. When you wait on the sidelines, that's pretty hard to lift price. Doesn't mean people are selling. Just means that you're not getting a lot of excitement. So, from a gold standpoint, no real activity yet, but this will lead to an explosion later on in gold. So give it some time. Same with Bitcoin. It's got back up over the 23%, struggling, still hasn't had a reset of its DOC steel. And that's pretty much what's keeping it from doing anything significant, despite the fact you've had rising DOC and pretty clean magenta over yellow at this particular stage, but you keep getting these pop ups of MBI white. Hasn't driven into the 0 point, but still, you got no spark. No spark at all. So intraday, this is what it looked like. It was a completion of the selling that happened the day before. That continued. You had a brief attempt to try and drive something, but no. MBI white led the entire way, and that was pretty clean. We made new lows, and we're back to it. We still haven't reached the overall lows that are down to the 65 range, but yeah, that's next. So, be ready for it. The confusion within the 5K chart says it all. This is just the back and forth. Everyone's trying to find a way to get the computers to kick in and activate anything, and the reality is there's just not enough spark. And when you don't get enough buyers over time, this is what happens. You start to leak lower. We had a big spike up early on in the Asian session that was to drive stops. It really didn't do a whole lot of good because there wasn't that much long activity or even short cover that was interested, because as long as the war's there, you know you're eventually going to make new lows again anyway. So all it was an opportunity for shorts to continue to attack it, and that's why you're seeing the super drive down now here at the start of the European session. Yep, that's it. I mean, it's until the U.S. capitulates or they figure out some way to actually stop the mining of the Gulf and move Iran so they can't do anything in the Strait of Hormuz. Barring that, yeah, you're either going to capitulate or do something because if they keep it closed, that pretty much answers any question, doubt you have. So that's the long and the short of it. Pretty plain and simple. Have a good one. Trade well.